Mom! Mom! I'm making my audio for my YouTube video. Trying to show people how to play DarkTide. Yeah, DarkTide. What's up, everybody? Just trying to show you some DarkTide gameplay today. Running T4, veteran sharpshooter. Feats are 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. Combat axe and bolter. This is a rando I'm playing. Luckily, I spawned in with all their level 30s here. Team composition looks pretty good. Whenever I join randoms, it's... Actually, I only play randoms. But there's always a chance there's some level 18 in there, or some level 5 in there that's going to mess it up for everybody. Still trying to get my bearings. So I got by that hound. This is really the only build that I feel good with when I'm playing on T4 and higher. I'll just shut up for a little while and you guys can watch the gameplay. Preferably we're hitting those hounds in the head, but if you need to stagger them, just hit them in the body with something before they jump on your teammates and start messing everything up.
Surprise coming in. Enemy taking cover.
I can't stress staying together as much as possible in this game, not just for coherency, but because the AI director will actually go out and target you if you run off on your own. It's always a good idea to rescue your teammate from the trapper before you take the trapper out. All he really does is stand over you. He doesn't really do anything, so it's pretty quick to just rescue your teammate and then deal with him after.
me? Demons might be weak in real space, but I still kill ya and eat your soul. Copy that. Meditate station.
We're pretty spread out here, so I decide to go meet up with this guy over here, and it ends up being the right direction. And then we run into a pretty solid group of specialists. And I just empty a whole clip into that guy's shield, which was not the right thing to do. What I really should have done is what I did right there and just popped him in the shield, wait for him to open up, and then just lit him up in the body. It's so hard to resist with the bolter sometimes. You just want to yeet rounds into people. If you're placing markers down, you can clear them by clicking on the marker again with your middle click button. I think this is good to keep in mind because if you're not clearing your markers, you might have a teammate that's distracted and they look at the marker and they run back to something. I don't know. I just think it's a good idea.
Good work, big man.
Always making good use of the chop. Combat axe, I feel like it does a good amount of damage against the weaker mobs. As long as I headshot them, I can take them out in one hit. Some of the armored mobs I have trouble with though, so you just have to keep that in mind. Coming up here, my teammate does an amazing job at taking care of the Poxburster. I want you to watch this. So we're in a really bad situation. If that Poxburster came in there in that enclosed space, we all would have been severely damaged. He did a great job at pushing it away as it was about to explode.
Munitions. Excellent.
Guys, use your environment. Hop over stuff. That's what that button is there for.
No stragglers now. Let's get this done. Good orders. Grenade. Follow me. Shotgunner.
So I tagged those grenades, placed a marker there. Noticed if you look down at your teammates' grenade icons, you can tell if they have one or not. So that's why I ended up removing the tag later. Thought that was my teammate.
Praise be. A healing station
This part of the map makes me so nervous because if you don't have a good team and you don't stick together, then things can get out of control really, really quick. So luckily I had a good team. The other sharpshooter has look at him, he's just carving through these guys with that power sword. So I was really lucky to have that guy on the team. Push blocking, headshots, dodging, all that stuff is super important. Luckily, the combat axe has this downwards horizontal strike. You can kind of spin around in a circle if anybody's near you. And normally, if you're aiming at head height, you'll clip them.
Engaging. Focus. Fire.
At this point, I just started making a run for the elevator. There's always that part at the end of this where you want to hang out and get health and get ammo, and the game's just going to punish you if you don't advance. So again, just dropping the marker, trying to remind the team, just let's get in the elevator. Everybody gets the picture and we run in there. Don't even have to deal with those guys.
Good intel is worth more than diamanting.
This is another part where it's really easy to get split up. Just try to stick together with your team. There's a lot of things in here that you can get distracted by. See how I'm already getting separated. I went to grab an item, and the next thing I know, I'm getting cut off have the feat that gives you stamina when you're getting shot at, which saved my ass there. Like, as I was sprinting, I was getting shot at, and I just had more stamina to continue sprinting and to catch up with my team. That one's a lifesaver. This hallway is great. If you're running Bolter, I think you should, on the last level of your feats, on the last section, you should pick the feat that reloads your weapon for you. It can save your ass in so many situations. Like right there, I had a berserker or a rager running at me, and I was able to reload my weapon immediately and take care of it. And right here, we just run up and melee attack these guys. It was great. Just a nice team beatdown.
Our path is dark and deep. Grab that grenade! Top slammer! Stay your interrogators out! You'll need to break the traitor's defenses to get that digitalized. Sniper! Medicaid station!
When you hear that audio cue of the sniper about to shoot, and you'll know there's a sniper there because you'll see a red line, dodge to the left or right, but wait for the audio cue, and you won't get shot if you time it right. If you time it wrong, you're going to get shot. And again, I'm on a good team, so luckily my teammates are good at taking out snipers. Bolter crosshair just doesn't give you that much magnification, so it can be hard to take them out depending on how far away they are. And you'll see in a little bit, I have to shoot a sniper and I really have to focus. Just So I hit my ult. It takes me 2 shots, but I get him on the second one. And then here my teammate's just getting eaten. So I just yeet some shots over top where the dog's gonna be, and I hit him. So I got lucky there. Sometimes you don't have all the time in the world to make sure your shots are gonna get hit, so you have to guess.
He's how it's done. Kill shot! Go with your C-77! Don't get up from there! Right, got an enemy in your sight! Pull the line!
Data stream ceased. You are certain you installed the data interrogator correctly?
Eliminated!
Ruined that Tox Flamer's plans. Shouldn't have came out that door.
Have successfully
Thought he was gonna be all sneaky.
now maintain connection.
Grenade! Keep the kills coming, big man!
Sometimes it's not worth taking a mob out. Sometimes it's more worth it to group up with your team and then take them out later.
Interrogating is fixing!
Guys, tag enemies. It's so important to tag enemies.
Discipline is my spur! The hold is coming! Sniper! Sniper! Fix the interrogator! Grenade thrown! On to the next one, Ogren! Comms-Plex is alive, so let's get this finished with.
There's always a chance when you melee a shotgunner, they're gonna end your life, so if you run into one like that, just chop for the head and hope for the best. And that was it. Pretty quick game, T4. Just wanted to show some footage and talk through my thought process. Subscribe and like for more. And that's it. Have a good day.